Party, party, you will take back the move.
Those moves, those.
Are you okay? When I had a we went to a court meeting. We were given our numbers to inscribe on our foreheads. If you get that inscription, you cannot change again. 85, 86, 87. I was bad, totally sore. I was completely sore. Because at Opiweka, they used to beat people well. After beating you, even if you are a man, you forget your name as a man. Isaba Maria by force.
This Creative Law TV guys, today we are live and direct in Soka, Enugu State, Nigeria. We are here to meet the famous Reverend Father. They call him Reverend Father Prof. Barrister Paul Martins Obayi, the spiritual director of Adoration, Okunaerere Adoration Ministry. We are here to meet him so that he can tell us his story. You know the story about him, how he was an occultic man, from occultic man to character man, from character man to Reverend Father. So today we are here to meet him so that he can tell us his story, his experience, what he passed through, and everything about, and even how he was able to be a doctor, a professor, a barrister, and a lot of doctorates in his name, a lot. So we are here to meet him so that he can tell us about himself, about his story. Let's go and stay tuned because it's gonna be and the one thing is that about the evacuation of the deities, we want to also go and meet him so he can tell us why he's evacuating all those deities. You want to go? Let's go, man.
My name is Reverend Father Professor Dr. Barrister Obayi Paul Martin.
Yeah.
Many people know us not by this name, but by Okunaerere. Okunaerere. That's what people understand easily.
Yeah.
And it's like born with what the Latin called natus cum.
In Latin.
Natus cum. Born with. And it was, somebody was telling me, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I think this year you also have your 25 years ordination. I say there's something behind it. It's true. By August 12th, I will be 25 years a priest.
August this year.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and my ordination goes with my ministry. I was born with it. So as soon as I became a priest, I started ministry. So as I will be celebrating 25 years, I will also be celebrating the ministry's 25 years. You see, there are two things attached.
Yes.
Some people might be some years older than their ministry.
Yes.
But my own came.
Immediately you just start your priesthood.
Yes.
Your ministry.
Yes. At the cathedral in Soka.
Yeah.
Where I was posted after my ordination. And it is something spectacular because no priest is posted to their home parish except me. I was posted to my home parish.
Your home parish is like your town?
Yes.
How possible is that? Why did they do that?
That's what I'm telling you. It's a mystery. So maybe as God would want it, because I'm supposed to be posted to another place. St. Teresa's Cathedral was the only parish existing then. My hometown was in Guru. By then it was a station.
Yeah.
Under cathedral. So now they posted me at the cathedral, which is my home parish.
Okay.
And that's where the bishop was. And that helped me a lot because maybe there have been skirmishes of story that this young man used to pray too much, so he should be watched.
Yeah.
They put me on the nose amount of the bishop.
Yeah.
So that he could strike me and do the examination himself. And that made the bishop realize that I didn't kill.
Yeah.
Obuneme, Oboyaneme. So, this I understood that it is secunda natura, second nature. It is just innate. It can't be separated from him.
It is inborn.
It is inborn, innate.
Yeah.
So it's intrinsic in us. So that's how he found it, and then he let me be, because I cannot exist without it. It's naturally like that. Praying, healing, carrying idol, and all this started at the same time. Even when I was a seminary, the first year as a seminary, 1991, I was posted to UGWUOKE under Father Azoka, late Father Anyanwu Azoka. So it happened I was posted to Mbwede, Oda, Olido, Omachi, Ogurute. You see, far back, my first apostolic work. Come and see what happened. All the idols then, I carried all of them.
Idols are in trouble.
Yes.
You don't tell Father that they carry
The father said, it's an Imo statement. He said, now, one cake. I'm going to give me what I'm on your leg. He gave me also. So your first year philosophy, you are doing this. What if you become a priest as if so? That's how it is in us. Ab initio is not learned. So it's a gratuitous gift. So that's how it is all about. It started.
Okay. So, but Father, you know, when we talk about Okunaerere, you know how the story started based on maybe when you were small, you were in school. I know your story. The story we hear at that time was that you I don't know whether you were even a Christian. So you were not even thinking of being a priest. So, but we want to know what changed you. And the story circulating, even you have said it personally that you were in occultic group that time. So I want to know how you were able to come out and.
Yes, that's many years later. So as you see, when I was small, I used to pray very well. I was a member of the Block Rosary.
Okay.
I even helped in developing so many Block Rosary centers.
Okay.
But when I started growing, especially, I attended technical college. Nguru, technical college. Not technical then, they used to pay us for attending technical. People run away.
Okay.
And so when I was in the technical then, it means I was still good. I was still taking nice positions in the class.
Yeah.
Until sometime when I got, maybe I started wearing trouser, because when in the secondary school, time for knicker, time for trouser. When you grow up, maybe 40 years or so, that's when I became rough. I was dancing all kind of music. I used to dance better than Michael Jackson then. So I go to visit all civic center in Soka and all the music zone, Michael Jackson, Bob Marley. I know them, all the music. You see? So all the music about Michael Jackson, I know it. All the music, how he used to dance. When that time, every music, every evening, I was there. So it made my brain calm down because I didn't read again. But before then, I was taking first position. But when music took over, no concentration to read, I went down. But by then, socially, I was reigning because every weekend there must be wedding here or there or celebration there at Civic Center, Warrior. Yes. So I will always be the person to open the ground with the kind of music that was running there and say, pa, ti, ti, pa, ti, ti. You will take back the move. Ti, 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 ti.
But Father, how old were you then?
You know, now I'm 60 today.
Wow.
You can imagine then, I was about 20 or less. You understand?
Okay.
So I should be about 20. Because when I was in Aisha, I was 23.
Okay.
When I started playing karate.
Okay.
So when I joined that, now I shifted and found other groups. That led me to karate at the campus stadium under FIMBA. Then FIMBA.
So that time you have moved to.
Yes, I'm now 4th year in secondary school.
Okay.
Yes. So I've not gone to Onitsha then. I learned small karate. When I finished in 1984, now I wanted to read more. My senior brother said no. See how active. I was a good trader. I used to speak well. And the students from UNN flocked our shop and bought everything. Interested in this small boy who speaks smartly. You see,
Who was sharp.
yes. So my brother, when he brings some good, he will just sell them off. But the students will be coming, interested in my intonation and all that. So I was a good trader. My brother has to open another shop for me to be my destiny. I said no. Yeah, I said I want to read. He said don't worry. And I had inspiration when I finished primary 6. I told him I want to go to seminary. I don't know what seminary is. I didn't know what seminary is.
I just said it.
I just said, I want to go to seminary. He said, do you know what? I said, yes. I said, I want to be a priest. I don't know what connects seminary and priest. He dissuaded me. He told me, no. Do you know those who go to seminary? When they have 10 men from one mother, then they are good enough to pick one out of them. But you see, we are 4 boys. So we are not qualified by number.
Yeah.
I agreed because I was so small. I was about 10 to 15 years. So he decided I forgot it. That's why if you see any bad person today, he missed a target. His star was shifted.
Okay.
So I became bad when my star was shifted. So I forgot about priesthood, I then forgot about God, I forgot about this.
Okay. That diverted you to different directions.
Yes. When I finished secondary school, I reminded him, he said, no, go and do this. That made me steal his money. Because he said, you shouldn't go, just open shop for you. He has opened shop for me. I would have been a big trader man there at Ogigeme market. There was one Professor Benji from Ehanomana. We all used to eat akara early in the morning and open shops, and people will be coming. So, do you know what happened? Since he couldn't help me to go further, but I'm so pressed in me to go further. I couldn't bear it. I watched when he left. I stole one of the shirts and sold it. I went and asked how much do they sell WUOKE? It was 54 naira.
Okay.
I said okay. I went and sold one of the shares below price. I think it was 60 naira. I sold it and put it in my pocket. So when he came back now, see how devil works. I don't know whether devil or God worked it, but it happened. That shirt I sold to a UNN student.
Okay.
He didn't test it. He went home and tested it. It was not his size.
Okay.
And by the time he came back, my brother was sitting in front of the shop. I was using all I to divert the young man. He wasn't understanding. Say, guy, nah, that thing no size me. Now I can't carry hand. Put
They catch you red-handed.
catch me. He sensed and understood the game. Say, okay, bring it. He looked at it. He went quietly and changed it for the young man. And he left. He can't carry bottle for my...
He hit you with the bottle.
I dodged him because I was learning karate there.
Okay.
Before striking you. The other one, bah, you hit for something. You hit the other one, bah, I don't have. Now I actually race.
You run.
I ran. That's how I escaped. I ran to nature and became full laboro. That's when I joined Karat, joined secret society, became the secretary of the occult kingdom. And then I got my black belt. We were the first black belters to celebrate it in the NTA then. I've been looking for that clips. So you see how small I am, but I was very delicate. We used to play over River Niger into Asaba, the scenes, and then kissing and all those things. So that's how it is that when I became that occult secretary now, I was also secretary in one shop company. A man had 45 trailers, like Chukwukazo Motors from Nnewi. So I was a secretary in that company. I was also secretary in the occult kingdom. I had my black belt. I used to beat people very well. 80, by then I finished my secondary school, so 80, nobody controlled me. 86, 85, I was already in Onitsha. 85, 86, 87. I was bad, totally sore. I was completely sore. Because at Opiweka, there I used to beat people well. After beating you, even if you are a man, you forget your name as a man. Isaba Maria by force. You begin to answer Maria because I will beat Pepe out of your eye. So that's how I know. I don't know. If you carry Bible near me, I will just correct you on Bible. Say you be mad person. I didn't know I will be madder than the mads. If there's any English like that. So that I was pure soul. When I returned, each time I returned the village, everybody would give chance. I was called Equinsu. I was called devil because I actually acted like the devil. So I was very terrible. You don't talk to me, you don't embarrass me, you don't harass me because I'm a harasser. So that's how you got the link now. So how it started from primary, secondary, up to this level.
Yeah.
What happened? One day, I was passing out of Obiweka. We went to a court meeting. We were given our numbers to inscribe on our foreheads. If you get that inscription, you cannot change again. That's why the devil cannot change. Some witches, wizards, occult people cannot easily change. Why? Because that power is already inscribed in their spiritual forehead. If they see you, they know you, you are a member. If they see you, they know you as a member. All the native doctors are level 333, which is level 999. Occultic powers are around 99, occult, which is 666. Those senior occult members are 99, some are 12 power 4. You may not know this language. It's a language of the evil one, where they grade themselves. But this gradation took off from the fallen angels. Angels are 9 powers, level 1 to level 9. So when they fell, they came out from those grades and they maintained it in occult world, from positive to negative.
Yeah.
You see it? So what you just see today, we were given the number. I remember my number is A-8885 something like that. So, which means we were already 885 members of that occult kingdom. So, we were to come to Enugu and inscribe. and do final initiation and you not turn back. 5 days to that. God caught me. I got my number. I asked them, this number I got, is it not demon's number in the Bible? God helped me to know that, to see that thing in the Bible, Revelation 666, the mark of the beast. I had our senior man there. Okay? I hear Christians talk, say, this number 666, now about the number. He looked at me, he nearly strangled me. But I was a hard man. You can't do me. I know our head man was not a character man. So he's a baby.
Yes.
So strangulating me is nothing to me. But our coach was a member too. Where they find me difficult, they refused to answer that. They said, you will know this number when you cross Rubicon. Rubicon, when you kill your mother, kill somebody, sacrifice blood, you don't cross Rubicon. The heart will have them. You kill God. They will take you to a kingdom. They will give you a sword. You see the image of God. They say, pierce it. You pierce it, bam, blood will come out of that image. They will say, you have killed God. So when anybody is preaching to you about God, you laugh because you know you killed God. You see the sense there. That's why some people don't want to hear you talk about God whom they have killed. They knew they killed him. You are telling us God did this. What is he? Is God alive? God is a scam. So that's all those languages you are hearing. They don't know the source. It's what I passed through. So when they refused to answer that, they gave us a choice. And we went and picked the choice. 7 choices. 1, money, wealth, health, children, and power. So about 7 of them, 1 of them is wisdom. So they attach information in all the choices. I was good enough in reading. I read 1 of them, and it is written wisdom. I went and read it. He said, through this wisdom, you will go back to Godhead. Say what? Godhead. Godhead should mean the main God. And I hear this Godhead is a big man. So that's the only thing that saved me. I say, but I did choose this one so that I go back to that Godhead. I didn't know that's conversion road.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming back?
Okay.
I didn't choose money, wealth, fame, children, long life. I didn't choose them. I went and chose wisdom.
All these things happening live.
Life in a kingdom. Okpoko, Nonicha. So, but I was living in number 3 Abadjo Street.
Okay.
Near Kenechuku. So, that moment, we were asked to bring our choices. When you bring it, you kneel down at their altar and they pray for you.
Okay.
I don't know the kind of prayer they will be saying. But all of us came. They said, bring your own. Obayi, bring your own. You can imagine. Somebody in that place, will you think of church? Will you think of seminary? Will you think of priesthood? So it came from blues.
Yes.
So nobody, no relationship with. So I was completely solved. So now, when I presented that thing, they read it. Wisdom? Are you crazy? Can't you see money? Can't you see this, that? Why can't you choose it? I said, you guys, you should have removed this thing. Is it not well? The man want to strangulate me, that I must change it. I flexed my muzzle. I wanted to give him 1 blow. It was our chief priest. But the way he was strangulating me, it's getting beyond my control. So, when the coach saw my eye, he told him, leave him. Because I have checked the window. I know my chest.
Your escape route.
I would have vroom. When I hit him, he he will not breathe again. I will near through the window. Because I was small but very smart. So when the coach saw me flexing my muscle, you know, anger has come because they know me in the field.
Yeah.
So he said, leave him alone. Pray for him. Since you didn't stop, you would have told them not to choose some. But that since he had chosen, we have no choice. We have to pray. That's how he saved the man and saved me too.
Yes.
I knelt down. They poured one deadly oil, stinky, smelling, for 7 weeks. The oil refused to go out of my. I used the omo to bath beyond the ncha.
Just to wash it out.
To wash it out, he refused. Whether the anger, they prayed with. So, because do you know why they were asking me to take? They don't have it. The Latin says, nemo dat quod non habet. Nobody gives what he does not have.
Yeah. But if they don't have it, why would they even put it there?
They put it as a trap.
Okay.
At last, in hell, when you stand before Lucifer, they will say, we kept it there for you, and you left it.
Okay.
Unfortunate for them, I went and picked it against their ever thinking.
Yeah.
Because money is every young man.
I think that is the first place you won against them.
That is it. That is, if like today, these young men who are looking for money, nobody looks that direction. Wisdom, now where money now? When I come back now, I was asking them, so you don't want to tell me the meaning of this 666? I was coming back from work, 7 in the evening. I reached UGWUOKE, exactly that place I used to mesmerize people. I saw a madman sitting by roadside, by the gutter, tattered. Do you know what I was saying? He was looking into the sky. That's how I know God can change to anything to preach to man. To my hearing, oh, yeah, there was a, with beautiful English. Oh, God is mysterious. So many people have the number 666. That's the number of the beast, those who will go to hell. I was shocked. I stood. He was talking to himself, soliloquizing. He wasn't telling anybody. He was a madman by the gutter. I stopped. I quietly came back to be listening to him. He was saying many other disconnected things.
Yes.
But he has struck me without knowing. So what I did was, I did as if I was urinating by that side, listening to him.
Yeah.
His beautiful English, coordinated, attracted me more. Then I was watchful. I just went and sat down.
Beside him.
Beside him. But I was watching lest he broke my head. So I said, sir, please, can you repeat what you just said a few minutes ago about 666? Say, yes. Those who have this number will go to hell. That is the number of the beast. And many have it on their forehead. They should forget heaven. I look at him again. He was a complete madman. I stayed with him from 7 till 9:30 in the night at UGWUOKE, talking so many mysteries. When he was about to go, I said, where do you live? He said, at barracks. I said, okay, let me go with you to your house, to know your house. You'll be my friend. We went. To get to barrack, you pass through the burial ground. So as we were going, I don't get frightened. You can't frighten me. So, but that day I saw fright. I reached the middle of the burial ground. This man, I couldn't see him again. I say, friend, where are you?
Because that is night.
Night, 9:30 to 10. So I go this way, no way, go this way, no way, go this way. I became afraid for the first time. I ran. Came back. I was breathing like lizard from a big height. I knew that that was not normal human being.
Yeah.
You see how God talked to me now? Without that, nobody could have convinced me. I was a diehard. That God preached me that by going to that thing I was asking them since they refused. God gave me on a platter of gold, sent an angel in the form of a mad person. That disappearing in the burial ground was the thing that broke my bones. Because I was there, I couldn't coordinate. I ran back. I never saw the young man. I used to go back. So, my brother, that's where a U-turn started. I withdrew from them by going to, because I understood we are children of hell.
Yeah.
With that number. That's where U-turn started. I went to them. I was watching them with, anytime I go to meeting, I know we are in chains. But how do I come out? One day, I started going to charismatics at Owaliwa. So they were preaching and preaching. I told one of them, I'm a member of secret society. I want to come out, but if I come out anyhow, they will kill me. He said, okay, why not go to Elele? I said, where is Elele? He said, Fade. I said, who is Fade? You see, you will be in the world, but you won't hear. Do you know some people might not have heard about me, but they are living in Nsukka.
Yeah.
Their ears were blocked, their eyes were closed.
Yes, you're right.
Somebody came here testifying that he doesn't know adoration exists after a miracle has happened to her.
Huh.
So many years we have been here, she never knew that is Okunaerere Adoration. Do you know? It's true. For me not to know that Fadede existed, oh, Elele, it shows you the work of the
Yes.
yes.
Your eyes, your ears were blocked.
You can't know where to be saved. So I said, okay, I used 5 naira to transport myself from Onitsha to Elele the following Friday. Only 5 naira. To see how far back then money was good. So a voice told me, they wrote a letter to me that they will come and kill me from their black shrine with their black spirit from India. I received the letter. I know trouble there. If I sleep in the night, they will come and knock on the wall. And you will not see anything. They told me, anywhere you run, we will not allow you to receive attention. I ran to Waliwa. I met Monsignor Madike. He just said, what is this? Forget it. Go and take holy water. Sprinkle yourself and go your way. So, Father, pray for me. And I say, you be like your head no correct. I ran. So they told me that. Then I went to Elele. I was queuing in the line. I got the card. On reaching me, Fadede had been seeing people. When it's about 1 or 2 people to get to me, he stood up, say, consultation finishes, everybody go to mass. And if I returned, they will finish me. I don't know what to do. I shouted, Father, I'm a court man. He said, come here. That's how he said it. Come here. I came and knelt down. He carried a bucket of water on my body. Vroom. He said, go and collect all their materials and stop joining them. Immediately he poured that water, I got extra energy. Power came into me. I did like this as if I'm in a boxing ring. Energy came. I say, wow, this man is powerful. I went and collected all my ID card because they have ID card, occult certificate, and all the materials we use. They are in Elele today. I have been praying away how to go anti-fit there because I've got my museum.
Yes.
But I know I've gone to ask them to release it. They say no. So, because I like to be talking with concreteness.
Yes.
If I knew I was going to be a priest, I wouldn't submit it. I would have, but I never thought of priesthood then. Nothing like priesthood. What I'm trying was to save my life first.
Yes.
I didn't know it was heading to priesthood. You see it? So, when that thing happened now, he called my attention. That's how he prayed on me. I got energy. Poured the holy water, prayed on me, and went to the stage. So out of the rest, nobody saw again except me. I said, the devil, I don't defeat you now. He said, nobody will see me. He has seen me now. So they delivered me, do the deliverance on my head.
Fadede
himself.
That is still alive.
Yes, he's alive. He's in that. Give me that little book there. Give me the book. And then if you search the book, you will see where I talked about it. This book I wrote about my life. All these things I'm telling you now. Look at it. A former occult secretary and karat coach, now a priest. An exposition and eradication. This is me playing this karat. You see it? Now, if you open the inside, you will understand what I'm talking about. Look at it. See, when I was in primary 5, 1975.
Okay.
When I was in class 4.
Class 5.
Class 5, 1984. Paul, now a clerical officer at CKA Moto, March 1985, September 1988. Are you getting? This is as Reggae Martin and Boogie Show. I used to dance well. You see? Legalize Kaya now, for the rain is falling. I say, legalize Kaya now. Is that's Bob Marley? You people were not born when it was raining.
You are the one here.
I'm the one.
You Savida, even the position of your hand shows that you can break dance.
Of course. You see, so this is me, 1982. I used to wear a kind of belt and all that. Here, Martin Lee demonstrates a perfect cobra curve attack. With Morot Barahi, Martin Lee blocks off 2 opponents. See, somebody's attacking. You see, here, Martin Lee and his co-actors ready for destruction in their first film, titled Notorious 9. See 1988 Almanac, titled International Karat Experts.
Oh.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
So, here you see me. I'm the one flying in the air. Martin Lee. You know, I played karate till I become like Bruce Lee.
Yes.
So I was a brother of Bruce Lee.
So
that's why my surname became Lee.
Okay.
Martin Lee. Martin Lee. So I'm now from China. You see, Martin Lee flies towards his opponents 7 feet above ground level to destroy both the chest and the dentals set of the enemy. You see it? Martin Lee flies in a 3-level, at a 3-level height in a Yokogeri flight, gliding across the sky very sweetly like a sparrow. So this way I returned from court. Now, watch it now. Paul dethrones cultism. That's when I had the experience at Okunaerere. Resigns from active karat and upholds the cross and the Bible above all things. A change from Saul to Paul begins. Are you getting the message?
Yes.
This Pope came 1982. I was just 1988. You see, I was a MOD member there, so I was standing by him. You see, I was standing by the Pope, so that's why I call it small polo flanks big polo. Pope John Paul I, 1998. Maybe the second time he came. Are you following this thing?
Yes, sir.
So the company where I work, look at the crowd. I was their secretary. The man had 45 trailers as far back as then. So I was their member. This is when I was ordained in year 2000. You see it? So my brother, this is just the beginning. ROC has started to be attacked fiercely.
I begin to arrest them one by one.
Yeah. They made a mistake. They would have killed me in the kingdom.
They can't kill you.
Had they killed me, they would have ended all this trouble they are encountering now.
Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, it is a late act for them or thought. So, in case you have any other question.
So, after the deliverance from the occult people,
Yes.
So, how did you later join Priesthood? Did you just think of, like, how did it happen?
It is also included in that book.
Okay.
I joined, you resign. With that resignation and deliverance at Telele, I now made a U-turn. I asked God, where should I join to still be strong? Because they come tonight to disturb me by knocking on the walls. You look, you won't see anybody. That is called night prowlers. People say you can join charismatics. Go to prayer section. And I joined it. I started fasting and praying. I could fast for 40 days. We fought for 30 days. We fought for 25 days. So I kept on fasting, praying. One day, I was sleeping. A hand tapped me. I thought somebody was. Say, Paul, why not join seminary? That echo in primary school, which abandoned.
Came back
on his own. What happens to St. Paul? Almost similar. It was a voice. Why not enter seminary? I woke up. I couldn't see anybody. Say seminary. What is seminary? Where is seminary? No. This is a wrong voice. I said it. It wasn't wrong. Now I begin, from that moment I never rested again. I kept asking, what is seminary? How can one enter seminary? Does one who have entered, became a cult member, can he enter seminary? I met one Father Chuano and Father Akanigbo. And I used Father Akanigbo was so robust and fearful. So I chose Father Chuano, who was so simple, and he told me, go to your home and join seminary. It's possible, you can, but you have to repent. You don't have repented long ago. He doesn't know my details. If I tell him everything, he say, run away from here. I just tell him I want to go into seminary. He said, go to your home and get enrolled. I went to St. John. They told me, and so many ways I used to test God. Then I say, God, if you're the one calling me to go to seminary, now I don't have anybody from my home. I can't tell anybody because I had a single brother. I told him again, the same one I told when I was on. He said, wow, who told you? Do you know you are father of sinners? No sinner goes to seminary. That thing shook me again.
Again?
It shook my belief. I went and sat back. Okay. You were a cult man. You are a character man. You want to go to seminary. It is not true. You have seen it too much. So forget it. I believed him. I went and sat back. But the man said, go and find out from priests in the seminary. I went, and behold, from there, I discovered that it's possible. Even the day they say, write your history. I wrote my history. That I went to correct, I was a cult member. Somebody told me, don't write those things you are going on. I said, I want to write and go on time. If they don't want to admit me, let them push me out. So I wrote that. Do you know the person who told me not to write later left seminary? But I who wrote everything, I remained behind. You see, hand of God, Acct. So that is what you see today, that going into the seminary was also mysterious. It's not normal. It was already called, it's called vocation.
Yeah, like everything. This is like on Atarichi. So this is like how God. I even believe that God wanted you to pass this process.
Like Moses.
Yes.
Who went to Pharaoh's house and grew in Pharaoh's house. Those who don't know God at all. Pharaoh was a magician. He has hundreds of magicians. So God allowed Moses to grow in that house so that he will know their way out and can withstand when time comes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will be afraid of all these spirits and the shrines. I can't touch them. But I have eaten and dined with them live.
You know every root and cranny.
So that's why I say nothing in one's life that is unnecessary or not divinely designed.
Wow.
So God possibly designed it so that I can face a lot of things. I'm going to face a lot. Elijah was eat. Wake up and eat. After eating, he was asking, eat again. The journey is too far. So he ate twice. You see it. So many times, so many things happen in your life to prepare you for future. All the struggle now, it is as a result of having pommeled my body. St. Paul said, I pommel my body so that I will not be looked for. So you're correct.